this is Shannah, and welcome to my channel. This is another pick a card reading. This one is what do they want from you? So we're going to find out what are their desires, their intentions, and what do they want. And this is a love reading. So this is specifically for a love connection of some kind. And we have here three possibilities for you. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So please take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. We're going to see the messages, we're going to see the cards, we're going to see what they want from you, and I'll also be using like messages and also charms to get more information. So let's put this beautiful heart over here and start with the first card. So we're starting with the tarot cards. First of all, we have the Six of Cups. Let's put the heart over here and all this up here. Yeah, so we get more space. So we have the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. Wow. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, wow. And then we have the Two of Swords. So let's start with these cards. Okay, we also have Oracle cards. And I even have another deck here just in case I need to any clarification. But actually the message here is really clear, right? So I think like I was going to say this is someone you know, of course, you know, if you even if it's just a crush, this is someone you know. But for some of you, this is someone you could have like a past together. Maybe, you know, you were friends or you are still friends, or you had like an affair or a connection or a relationship in the past. Because we have here the Six of Cups. So this person loves to reminisce in the past, loves to think about you, think about what you had in the past, or things that you, it doesn't have to be a very, you know, far away past. It can be like, you know, if you know this person or still know this person now, it could be things from your daily life, you know, like they think about you and they smile. Why do I know that they smile? Because of the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So this person loves to think about you. This person really like kind of daydreams about you. And even if it was a long time ago that you had something together or that you knew each other, this person thinks about those times and loves to reminisce about those times. And what this person really wants from you, this person wants a family. These two cards, this like is the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. These are happy end cards. They want a happy end to your story, and they would love to start a family with you. And you see children here. Maybe, you know, there are children involved in this connection. You know, maybe they have children of their own, or you have children of your own, or maybe you have, you know, children together. This could also be a possibility. But if you don't have any children at all, they would love to have children. But what they want is a family, you know, is come together as a family, to be there for one another, to have that sense of community, the sense of belonging, the sense of being together, really togetherness, closeness, intimacy, trusting, you know, like someone, like a really partnership that you can trust your partner completely. You can tell them everything. You're like your best friends and your best lovers at the same time. So this is the vibe I'm getting here, really the vibe of family, of belonging together. But we have a Two of Swords here. So this but doesn't really, you know, deny everything that we said previously, but there's some confusion here. What is this confusion here? This confusion is telling us that this person is still not seeing the way to you. They don't know how to make this possible. And it could even be that are some like outside influences making this manifestation difficult. So it could be that they're surrounded by people that keep like telling them, you know, negative stuff, be it about you or be it about the connection or be it about something of the connection. that, that disturbs them, and they lose that vision, they lose that focus on what they really want, and they get really confused. And you see, like, with the how she's reacting to the crows, and I find it sad because I do love crows. I find them fantastic. But here, these crows are actually disturbing, and she doesn't like it. She wants to get rid of them. So that's the feeling I get. And I think that's how they feel as well, like your person feels. They feel disturbed by these voices or by these influences, and they're not seeing clearly. They're not seeing how can they open a path in order to make this happen. But still, this is what they want to happen. They think about you a lot. If this was something in your mind or on your mind, like not being sure if they think about you at all, yes, they do. They haven't forgotten about you. You're still on their mind. I wouldn't say like constantly, because they also have to work, pay their bills, and do their stuff, and go shopping, for instance, and do the groceries. But very often they think about you. Very often. It's like it's a dream. It's a dream, and they really see you being a family and being there for one another. This is so beautiful. This is a beautiful imagery here, but there are doubts. They don't know how to get there. Okay. But let's see what the other cards have to say. So we have oracle cards now. We have magic stream. We have spark. Oh, wow. And this is encouragement. Well, this is a person, your person, right? Your person, it's kind of going with the flow. Sometimes it happens. There are people, they're not very, how we say that? Proactive. Yes, that's the word. They're not very proactive. And so they're kind of waiting for the universe, to intervene. And they're going with this flow, and they're waiting for the right moment, for the spark, but actually they need an encouragement, and this encouragement could be from you. So it could be that some of you are not talking, or there was some fallout, and they're afraid to approach you. And this is probably part of this Two of Swords, of not knowing, not seeing the way to you, because you're probably not talking at the moment, or you've fallen out, and and maybe there was like some bad blood between you. But for some of you, remember, this is a general reading, so please do take what resonates with you. If you didn't have any fallout, if you didn't have any disagreement in the past, still they're a bit shy, and this means that they're a bit shy. They don't know how to approach you, and they're waiting for this inspiration. And I love this card here with the spark, because and with the magic stream, because for me this also means they see you as something magical. You inspire them to be creative. So maybe a person is someone who's creative, maybe even an artist of some kind. They could be a musician, right? And you kind of inspire them. They maybe write songs about you, or poetry, or they paint, your picture, or you inspire them, to become more creative, but also better people. That's what I have here. And it's like you're someone who really encourages them. You're someone, like, in your connection, is like you're very supportive, right? But they would like a sign from you. And this sign, it doesn't have to be, to tell you the truth, of course, they would like a physical sign. Maybe you making the first step, you approaching them, or writing them a message or something. They would love that, but you don't have to do that. It could be even something more internal, in the sense of you, in your heart, you're saying yes, you opening your heart for them to approach you. And they kind of like in the 5D, they would feel it, right? And they would feel the spark, and they would just do it. But at the moment, it can be that at the moment they're a bit afraid of approaching you for some reason. Maybe they're shy, or there was a fallout, and they need some encouragement right now, be it from you, or be it even from their friends. This is quite interesting. This is really beautiful, but they're waiting for the right moment. They're waiting for the right inspiration in order to come towards you. And then what else do we have? We have come to the edge, taking a risk. See, And here we have number 18, 34, 54, here's 36. And then we have 21, clean it up. Yes, what do they want from you? They would want both of you actually to take this risk. So they need some encouragement from your part. And like I was saying, maybe they want you to take the risk and approach them. You know, could be the case, could be that they're really afraid of, you know, making the first step. And they would like to clean up the situation. They would like to clear the situation. They would like to, you know, get rid of any misunderstandings and making things right. And they want to set things right. So from all that we saw this far, they, you know, most of you that are watching pile number one, you have like a past together. There was something between you, some kind of connection, and something went wrong. You know, maybe you fell out of touch, or you had these agreements, or there was a misunderstanding, and they would like to clear this. You know, and again, if you're watching this and you didn't, and this is a crush, and you don't have any kind of personal connection to them, you're just watching from afar, still, this is a person who would like to do things properly, step by step, and even getting rid of past baggage. For instance, in this case, this could also be seen like that. They would like to take the risk, but it's like also here with these two cards, we could see that they would like to take the risk, but they still have to clear something in their lives as well. It's like they're not ready, they're not clean. Maybe there was also something to do. Okay, I'll risk it and just put it out there. Maybe it resonates with some of you. Maybe there was like a situation with drugs or alcohol, and they want to be clean. They want to be free of all of that, or even gambling or debts. They want to be clean before they approach you. They want to show you their best side. They want to be all that you've dreamt of. Wow, this is quite beautiful. The last card here of the oracle, we have 23 and all tied up. So this is for me very similar here, like the Two of Swords, because I also have here these strings. So they all want, they want all of that, but they feel tied up. It's like they're not finding a way of freeing themselves and coming clean and coming towards you and communicating openly with you. So it could be they want this, but it can take a while until they come towards you. Okay, until they feel ready. That's why I was saying that in some cases they would like you to come to them. But still, the thing is, personally, you can do always what you want, and if you feel called to do it, and if you really feel that pull, then do it. But personally, I would say don't. Why? Because I don't think this person is ready, because we have this all tied up and they need encouragement. Yes, you can, for instance, you can give them a smile, you can, you know, open your heart to them and so on. Yes, but open your heart like in this 5D manner, you know, this intention, inner intention. But I don't think they're quite ready for this direct communication, for this direct approach, because I think they would be a bit overwhelmed because they're still cleaning up their act in somehow. Yeah, remember, take as it resonates to your reality, but they're not quite ready yet. They will be, because they have such a strong intention, but they're still on their way there. But let's continue getting more information. So I have here the angels, the romance angels deck. So let's see, what else do we have? What do they want from you? They want to express their love. Yes, there you have it. They do. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. But as I told in many other readings, I find interesting because it's express your love. So this is like imperative, it's giving you like an order or a suggestion, meaning that you're not doing it right now, but this is what they like to do. Yeah, but I think they have some difficulties. Yeah, then we have they would like to trust. And they want you to trust as well, because it could be that there is this some trust, there's a trust issue here. Maybe you lost your trust in them, or there's really like a big misunderstanding here, and it's difficult to see through. So there's like they really want you to trust the situation or trust them, and unrequited love. There's, I think, they don't believe that you feel the same way for them, you know, because they would like to express their love, but they're having difficulties with that because they don't trust that you love them. You see? This is a story. You don't trust that you reciprocate their feelings. They don't believe it, and that's why they're all tied up, because they don't know what to think. They're confused at the moment, and maybe because they need some kind of sign from you, to let them know that, yeah, you're open to suggestions. You're open to their attention, to their love. And then I also have this card here, worth waiting for. And then here, bottom of the deck, we have religious factors, and now we have playfulness. So they would like you both to go back to how it once was. And then we're going full circle here with the Six of Cups. Now, with these religious factors, and this may be something, for instance, that hindered your relationship in the past, is because there are major differences between you. This could be religion, yes, could be social status, could be even an age difference, could be financial status as well. So there could be many things, but somehow something stood in your way of your relationship, and now they find it difficult to find a way back. But they want to find that way back. They just don't know how yet, but they really find you worth waiting for. And somehow, even if you saw them with other people or they're dating other people, you're still the one they're waiting for. So let's get some messages now. We'll just, okay, better. So, still, I have one message here. Some messages have fallen already. One knows. There you go. So let's see what we have. We have, I cherish you. What else? Fire. So there's a lot of attraction here. And they cherish your memory as well. That sounds a bit strange, but they love thinking about you. Now we have you. So they think about you, and you are very important to them. Then we have here rebound. And we have different. What else? Just a second. Okay, this one is bigger. Okay, we have I chose someone else. And house. Okay. So maybe what you had in the past was some kind of like an affair, or it was a rebound, not just for one of you, maybe for both of you. And you're very different, like from what they were used to. You maybe even be a bit exotic. And they, they didn't know how to deal with it, because like you were very different from one another. But there's a lot of desire. They really cherish you, but still because they were rebounding probably from someone else, and I think they went back to that person, or they even chose someone completely new, but it's just because they couldn't handle so much wonderfulness, I would say. Because with house here, what I feel is like they feel like home with you, or they felt like it. And let me get another one, because the feeling that I'm getting here with them, okay, I got two, is that they're not used to being happy. It sounds a bit drastic and even dramatic, but that's the feeling I'm getting here. Let's see what else. If here we have more hints with these two. Okay, we have bad luck. Okay. So because I did this a while ago, I have no idea what they say. And we have then air. Okay. So with bad luck, the feeling that that I get here is really like bad timing. It was not the right time. And air. So this person was very like fleeting, was very like you could not pin them down, and they didn't want it to be pinned down. So they were just like, like a butterfly going from flower to flower, like a social butterfly. And now it's like they're looking back and going, oh, like I missed the flower. I just flew past this wonderful flower, and I didn't give it the attention it deserved. Now I have here this, it can be a bit loud now, so if you'd like to, it's not that bad, it's not that loud. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we have here we have the Seven of Pentacles, really small. We have this thing, it looks like a lollipop. Yeah. And we have this lantern. Let's see if we get here. So this person finds you really, really sweet. Okay. And also it's like a light. You are like a light to them. And here we have these angel wings. So it's really, he finds you so sweet. And here we have these children also with the angel wings. So he finds you sweet. He finds you really good person. And it's like a light. They weren't expecting you, or expecting so much respect and love. That's the feeling I'm getting. And I'm having here this Fatima hand. So yeah, they felt very protected in your presence or around you. And here we have like the Our Lady medallion. So again, protection. It finds you like the, although this may sound strange, but it's the energy of the Holy Mother. They felt protected with you. And then we have here the Page of Wands. Let's put it here. The Page of Wands. This is like this fire, this passion. This could be the start of something good. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it will take time until it really gets going. And and here we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So it's like, yes, this has potential to be a beautiful and successful relationship, but it's on hold. It's on hold and has obstacles right now. And it is protected somehow. And it's even, and this is now quite important for you that are watching this, because this protection, this double protection here is quite important, because it's telling us the fact that this is not moving forward the way you'd like to, is because you are being protected. Because as we saw earlier, this person may be having some issues that keeps them from coming forward, that keeps them from seeing things clearly. And so you are being protected, because if you were to move too fast, or if this was to go forward before time, it could end up in disaster, and you could get really hurt, or this person could end up hurting you without really wanting to, right? So it's like everything is going in perfect timing, so just trust it. And that it's not working right now, it's because it shouldn't, right? But it will in due time. So just trust. Again, we have the card of trust. Just trust that everything is going to be as it's supposed to be. Okay? So pile number 1, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what do they want from you? This is what we're going to find out now. So we're starting then with the tarot cards, and we're going to the oracle cards. I also have another deck here in order if I need some clarification, and we also have messages and charms. So let's start. The first card we have here is the 8 of Swords. Then we have the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of confusion here in your relationship, or in this person's minds as well. And because what I'm getting here with this confusion is they don't really know how to go on about it. It's like they would like this success. They would like to, to have you, or to have you as a partner, but they don't know exactly how to do it. And maybe this confusion is how they present themselves as well. They're not being very, I wouldn't say honest. Let's put it in another way, because I don't see here any evil intentions. I would say they're not very clear on how they present themselves. They're not, their signs are not clear. Their signs are not clear. They're causing confusion. They're causing you to be confused as well. That's why you're here. So they're not being clear, because I think that they're not very clear as well. And here we have two kinds of messages here. Yes, they would like to work on your connection. They would like to work on this for it to happen and manifest in a glorious, beautiful way. But it could also be that they're torn. That's why here we have the confusion here with swords. They're torn between, a relationship and work life, and their success, their career. And it's like they cannot conciliate both, or they have difficulties conciliating both. But I see them here wanting as well to reach out, not knowing how. And it can be that your relationship has a lot of confusion here. So with your deck, I'll need some clarification here to see what the cards really want to tell us. Some of you probably are resonating already know. But I'm still a bit here in the dark. Let's get more specifics, okay? So, with the 8 of Swords, what else can you tell us here for the 8 of Swords? We have the Page of Swords, the 7 of Swords, please. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. We have 2 pages, okay. We have now here, wow, the 4 of Wands. Oh, I see. Let's get them all. Okay. Let's see what we have. Okay. Okay. Now it's clear in a second. So what we have here is like the early stages of the relationship. And it's like they don't know how to communicate. And this was the feeling that I was getting here with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about communication, also social media. Maybe they're confused also about how you present yourself. And they don't know exactly what to think and how to approach you, again, because the Page of Swords sometimes can be a bit caught up in their own thoughts, and they don't communicate properly, or they communicate in a very blunt and silly way sometimes. And here with the 7 of Swords, again, is not really showing the feelings, but they see here something promising. and can even be a bit of self-sabotage as well. So, but they see here something promising. So with the Page of Swords is always the beginning of something wonderful. But, but this is just the beginning. This is just the potential of something wonderful. And so it doesn't mean that it really comes to bloom, so to say. And here, yeah, they want something beautiful. They want success in this relationship. And here with the work cards, like I call it, yeah, look, they are very hopeful. They want this to work. And it could be that for some of you, there was a lot of potential here, but somehow, they sabotaged it somehow, and they want a second chance. They want to another page here to come with a message of love, with an offer of love. So it could be that we have 3 pages. They could be that they're younger, or even if they're like not younger in age, but they have this still very youthful way of dealing with love and relationships. And so, and the thing is, they're very hopeful. They are struggling also with their feelings and what would they really want from this relationship. And they also a bit defensive, right? They also understand after what you probably experienced in the past with them, that you probably have your defenses up, right? But they want to break through this defenses. They would like you to give them a second chance. They just, they're really trying to improve. They're trying to show their best colors. They're trying to show their better side, because they'd like you to show you that they're working on themselves, that they are really doing everything they can in order to, to have you back. All these pages, all this potential is there, and they would love to have a beautiful, happy ending with you, like a marriage or really a steady relationship. Wow. So what else do we have? We have then here the oracle cards. We have intention, number 22. We have 16, rescue. And we have number 27, home. So they have the best intentions, right? But it's like, aha. Okay. So what I'm getting is, because the question is, what do they want from you? It's like they want you to rescue them. They want you to be their home. This may sound strange, especially nowadays, to rescue someone. It's also a lot of responsibility. But they want also to create a haven, a safe haven for both of you, for your relationship. They want you to know that they have the best of intentions for a new start. They would like a new start. We have an egg here, right? They want a new start. They want to leave the past behind, and they want to rescue and salvage what there is to salvage. They want to create a home, like I was saying, a safe haven. And because we also have here a marriage card, they really want to start something meaningful for you, to find protection. Sanctuary is what I'm getting as well. They're just having a very difficult time in communicating. It's a feeling I'm getting. Then we have the card number 5, orphaned. And we have number 30, TikTok. And with this orphan card, I think that's how they feel. But I also, and here I'm getting like a lot of regret. I'm getting this feeling also of abandonment. So they could be that they left you in the past, or maybe, you left them, but there's this feeling of abandonment. There's this feeling of regret, of having done something wrong, the feeling that they have been punished as well. And there's no 5. So this is like very similar to the 5 of Cups or to the 5 of Pentacles, right? of really this, my heart is getting really cold, and really sad. It's really this feeling of abandonment, of what have I done, this feeling of regret, right? But they're hoping that it's not too late here with the TikTok card. They're really hoping it's not too late. They're hoping that they still have time and there is still time to rescue, again, rescue this relationship and to make amends and to make it work again. And here the last oracle card is 53, the Magician and the Mirror. So here with this card, what I'm getting is like there's a lot of contemplation. This person has been thinking a lot about what happened in the past or what is happening now even. And they're thinking of ways of, okay, how I bring balance, because we have like fire and ice, as you can see here in these two colors. So how do I bring balance into this? How do I make it work? And with the mirror, of course, there's a mirror magic. But with the mirror magic is also like having a vision, having a vision and projecting your wishes into the future. And that we have also here with the star card, is also projecting your vision into the future. And this is also a healing card. They want to heal this situation. They're just trying to find a way how. And also the feeling that I get here with the magician is that they are more mature now. They've grown. Again, they've been doing a lot of contemplation and thinking about what happened and growing through this process. Yeah. They had a lot of insights, which is actually quite good. But let's see what other messages do we get for you. Pile number 2. So we have here the romance angels. Just a second. Okay. So what do they want from you? What do they want from you? We have honeymoon. For me, honeymoon, in this case here, it reminds me actually of the 6 of Cups, actually. Finance and career, and give your relationship a chance. Yeah. So this has to do with also with the work card. And then we have flirt, and back of the deck, we have let go of control issues. So they're really working also in improving their financial situation. And I have the feeling this honeymoon is more like a memory. That's why I was telling you the 6 of Cups. This is something like of a memory, but they want you to have a wonderful time together. And here with the finances, these 2 cards together, what I get is they want to offer you the best. They want to offer you, it's like, oh, let us travel to Venice. But that's the picture here. Let's travel to Venice, have a romantic getaway, just the 2 of us, 5-star hotel and all the best and blah, blah, and so on. So it's like this kind of vibe. They want to give you the best. They're really trying and doing what they can in order to improve their situation, so they can show you, look, I'm worthy of a second chance. I've learned my lesson. I'm doing what I can. And I'm succeeding at it. That's why we also have the victory card. And especially here, if we go back here with a 7 of Swords, maybe the 7 of Swords here in this context isn't that bad, because they're doing this without you knowing. But now I'm telling you, so I'm spoiling it. Spoiler alert. And so they're doing it without you even noticing, because it's kind of, they want to surprise you. They want to come back and tell you, hey, look, I've achieved this. And they want you to be impressed. Yeah, that's the feeling I get. It's really beautiful. And they want, to be lighthearted with you. It's like leaving the heavy times behind and just having this wonderful experience with you. And they want to let go of control. They want this to develop naturally, and they would like you to allow this to happen as well. Wow. So let's get some messages here. So, okay. So we have here changed heart. So they're going through a lot of changes. Like I said, with this Magician card, it's really, yes, they want you to say yes. And they're saying yes to this. And I think that's the changed heart. I don't know what they did in the past or really what happened, but I really believe they think it's their fault. And maybe it is, but now they change. Like I was saying, they're doing a lot of contemplation. They're really growing through this process. And then, wait, we have moving, house, city, or country. And we had house here, so maybe they're moving. They're really moving. Wow. They're relocating. Eureka. Yeah, so they had insights. So they're understanding. Suddenly they're finding ways to make their wish, this is the wish card, come true. So it's like they know now what they want and they're ready to do it. And X returns. So I think this is your ex or one of your exes, okay? Someone who's going through a lot of growth through. Then we have clouds. Let's see how it plays out in the context. Then we have here bad luck. So it was bad timing. It was a bad time for you to have been together in the past. And then we have here a deep sadness. You had the orphaned card. This is how they feel. And it could be even that since they're not in touch with you anymore and not in your life, that they feel they had a lot of bad luck since then. Maybe it was karma. Who knows? Then we have air. And wait. We have someone better. With someone better, I think they're becoming a better person. They've become a better person. And there were clouds, in your life, maybe even in their mind, because we also have here the 8 of Swords. But this is clearing, there is like fresh air. And they are changing. Yeah, they are returning to your life a changed person, and they want to show you this. They want to prove this to you. If you believe it or not, and if you are convinced or not, that's up to you. Remember, you always have free will. So let's see. We have the charms here. Okay, we have the letter L. Okay, so what we have here, have the Tree of Life. We have the 5 of Wands and again, the Page of Cups. So a love offer is coming your way, but with the 5 of Wands, there's always a struggle. Oh, and we have the Knight of Cups. So yes, a love of offer. It's like after disagreements, after some obstacles, there's this love offer coming your way. And we have the moon, and with the moon also stands for the night, for gentleness, of course, also for mystery and intuition and dreams and illusions, but also fears. So here I would always say it's something beautiful in the works, but there's also fear involved. Fear that, it's going to be the past repeating, or like maybe it's too good to be true. There's some kind of mistrust here, but it's something beautiful in the works. And it says, I don't know if you can read it, but it says, wait a second, it says, I love you to the moon and back. So there's this person is coming with this message that they love you to the moon and back. And they're offering you security here with this anchor. And anchor also stands usually for financial security. They're bringing you security, safety, and they want to be your anchor. They want to be something or the person you hold on to or you rely on, right? And this now here can be almost like the eternity sign, but for me it comes like a wave, and this feels like a new tide coming in, like a new wave, a new opportunity presenting itself. And here with the tree of life, of really opportunity of building something solid, something that will bear fruit. But remember, it's also up to you. You're not forced to say yes to anything if you don't feel inclined to. Wow. But actually quite positive. I'm surprised, and it's really beautiful. Really beautiful. So pile number 2, this was your reading. And I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Let's put it over here, this beautiful heart. Now, what do they want from you? To find out, we have tarot cards and the oracle cards, and I also have another deck in case we need clarifications, and we have then another oracle deck and messages and charms. Exactly. So let's start. What do they want from you? First of all, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Wands. So, pile number 3. This person feels a great admiration for you. This person really admires you. But I believe, and please don't kill the messenger. So I believe that this person may be already otherwise engaged. This will be true for many of you. I have the feeling that chose pile number 3, that this person may be already in another relationship, especially here with the Queen of Pentacles. She is usually the wife, right? But you see, she's looking in one direction. The Hermit is looking in another direction. And the Hermit is looking to this Queen, to the Queen of Wands. And I have the feeling you are the Queen of Wands here in this Nine of Pentacles energy. So you are someone who is really like, you have probably your own business, or you're very, you're flowing right now when it comes to career, money, or you have that energy within you. So Queen of Wands, your strong personality, you're fun, you're exciting, you're passionate, you're independent, and no one can tell you what to do because you have everything under control, but in a very light and fun way. And I think like here with the Hermit, this person loves to watch you, or at least this person basks in your energy. They really love to think about you, to observe you. This is probably someone you have more contact with presently. For some of you, maybe you don't have this contact, but I think most of you will have like direct contact with this person, and they love to observe you. They love to be in your energy, but I have the feeling they're holding themselves back, because it's the Hermit. The Hermit goes inward. They hold themselves back because there's someone else in their lives, right? But like is the wife, or like a steady partner. It's not that they don't love their partner or they don't respect them, but after a while it becomes kind of routine. So it's because I tend not to judge anything, or I try not to as much as I can, but it's like this. After a while, when it comes like more routine, so it's not surprising when you start admiring other people, because I don't see, this person does admire you, but I don't see here an intention of really doing something about it, and I'm so sorry for that. But on the other hand, I'm really like I'm liking the personality and the integrity of this person, because there's nothing wrong with admiring people or even finding them desirable, but because they have a commitment to someone else, they're not doing anything about it. And I think that's actually quite nice, like, because what I believe is, if this person would do something, being married, let's say they fall in love with you, they leave their wife and or partner, it doesn't matter, gender here doesn't matter, so please take it as it resonates. They leave their partner to be with you, and then you'll always be suspicious that one day they'll do the same to you. You know what I mean? And by being so upright, so righteous in this position, it may be frustrating for you if you really want something from this person or want more, but it really speaks for their personality. It's actually a very good trait, you know. And you are desirable, you are charismatic, you're a very strong personality. It's very difficult not to admire you. So take this as a compliment, even if probably it frustrates your intentions, right? But it's almost impossible not to like you or not to admire you. And this person is under your spell, but not to the point of risking their own marriage or their family life or what they have going on. I know this is a very unorthodox message, but this is what's coming through to me right now. But they admire you, they find you amazing. They really, I would even go as far to say they love you, but in their own way, I would say, or the way they allow themselves to love you, because they find you amazing. They really like you and they really bask in your light. Yeah. And sometimes they lie awake and think about you. Wow. Wow. This is, I don't know, it's a nice energy. I don't find it like dirty. I don't find it, dishonest, nothing. I find it like a nice energy. Interesting, right? But please do take it as it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate at all with you, then this is not your pile. Or you keep on watching and maybe, it comes another version or more information about it. But if it doesn't resonate, then it's not your pile. Then you either pick another pile or another reading. And I'm really sorry then if it's not for you right now. But sometimes it happens. Yeah. It happens to me as well when I'm watching readings from my colleagues, that sometimes it comes a message that has nothing to do with me, but then I chose the wrong pile. That's not the fault of my colleague in any way. So then we have number 4, Spirit of Place. This is like wow, just seeing this card, it's really telling me there's a time and place for everything. It's like in another time, in another dimension, in another life, maybe they would, try something. They would try to approach you. This would be possible, but they're aware of their time, of their place in this situation. They're very aware of their responsibilities. Wow. Then we have the Bone Collector, and we have the Magical Shape Shifter. Yeah. There's a bit of wishful thinking here, in the sense, if things could only be different, right? If, for instance, we have a clock here, again, in another time, yeah, in another time, in another place, another time, another place, if things were different, and I think there's like, again, this wishful thinking, it's like a lot of dream, and also dream time. She reminds me of a shaman. So it's like a lot of dream time, a lot of, in another reality, they would jump to the possibility. They would try to win you over. They would try to, to sweep you off your feet. And maybe they even do that now, but in a more like subtle way, in a more discreet way. This is the feeling that I'm getting, is the energy that I'm getting. And with a magical map shifter, it's like they also consider the possibilities. What if I would dare and try to go in this direction? What would be the consequences, right? And I think there's a lot of here, also here with the bone collector, there's a lot of like this thought of consequences. And that, yeah, it's a lot on their mind. It's a lot on their mind. But it's also like when you meet with the spirit of place, when you meet, or when you're in the same room, in the same place, then magic happens. It's like you have your own bubble, you know, and you understand each other on a very beautiful way. It's really like magical. It's a beautiful way. And here, especially, let me just go back here to the partner. If they're not the ones with a partner, then you are the one that may have a partner. So there's also this possibility, and they won't try anything to destroy that. Again, this person shows a wonderful personality that respects you. And they respect you, and they respect also their life, their like family life. So there's a lot of respect here, a lot of admiration. But when you are together, when you talk to one another or in the presence of one another, like this magic, you see here her aura as well. It's like this magic bubble, and she has it as well. It just happens. And suddenly it's like, is it like an in-between, like a twilight, like where everything can happen if things were different. Wow. But I think you understand that magical energy that just happens there. You both know about it. Maybe you don't talk openly about it, but you just both feel it. And it's a beautiful moment in that moment. Then we have number 16, all that glitters. And then we have number 49, observers. So this is more like the feeling here of the hermits. They're observing you. They like to watch you. They like to be in your presence, be part of it, be a witness of the wonderful being that you are. But they also know that all that glitters ain't gold. It doesn't mean that they think lesser of you, or that they think you're a fake, or that you're just a poser or something like that. Not at all. What they know is it can be so tempting, but again, what are the consequences? Your presence, your energy, your charisma, your beauty is so tempting to them that sometimes they consider, like I was telling you, what if I would go down this road, what would happen? But they know this is just like wishful thinking. They know they can dream about it, because the reality could then just, blow up in their faces. And they're very aware of that. They're very mature when it comes to that. And that's why they just dream from a distance. They watch you from a distance. And the feeling that I'm getting is they would like you to respect that as well. But it's really beautiful. It's such a beautiful romantic feeling. Some of you are probably hating me right now and saying, yes, but I want to have this person, which is understandable. I'm a Taurus myself, so I'm very tactile. I have to have, very possessive. So I have to have the person. But this kind of romantic, it's beautiful. So if you have your Venus in Pisces, you will understand this. Or your moon in Pisces, you understand this kind of romantic. This is beautiful. This is just like what love stories are made of, especially like from the romantic period, like the 19th century. This is amazing, actually. But it's from a distance, it's platonic, and they want to keep it that way. That you talk to each other, you understand each other, you really on the same vibe, you laugh together, you make each other laugh, you have a wonderful time. even you share music or films or stories, share secrets, but it's like it's so promising, it's so there, but it cannot be. So it's actually incredibly romantic and very, very beautiful. The last card is number 24, adjacent possibilities. With this, I really feel like an alternative, and we have here with the magical shifter, the alternative universe kind of theory. It's something that cannot be right now. And it's like this having to accept that that's not a reality that can happen right now, and that there are other possibilities of finding love and finding a true companionship in your life. And it's either you already have a relationship or they already have a relationship. And this is like, this romantic bubble is also like an escapism kind of, having your own daydream in your mind and escaping reality for some time and making the world more beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's very difficult for this situation to manifest into something else, into something, like tangible. I'm sorry if you're really like rooting for this person and you really, I'm sorry, but I don't see it happening. But this is also like a snapshot of this moment. But it's really beautiful. I'm in love with this energy right now. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. So what do they want from you? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, let's see what else. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And what else do they want from you? What do they want from you? Oh, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. What else? One more, please. Okay, many more. They really want to talk to you. But they're getting here playfulness. I'm getting also wedding, and I'll show you the others. Or we'll put them here. What do you say? Let's put them this down like this. Okay. Then we have attraction and you deserve love. So let's put them like this. You're okay? Yeah. Yes, so this person would like something more with you. Yes, because you're kind of the new love in this person's life, and they want to have you as soon as possible. So there's a lot of desire here because we also have attraction, right? And playfulness. So it's really fun. You both like have this really fun energy. And I'm not saying fun just in a superficial way. It's fun because it's fun. Like I was saying, you laugh together, you have a wonderful time together. But they're already married. They're either already married or you are already married. But there's like a partner, like I was telling you here with the Queen of Pentacles. There's a partner in this equation. And the thing is, that's what I'm feeling, that it's going to be very difficult for it to happen, either because they don't want it to happen or you don't want it to happen. Even if you're both feeling it, it's actually quite strong. But you deserve, she's pointing in another direction. You deserve something else. You deserve love. And this person, I don't feel that this person is going, even if you have something physical with one another, and I'm not judging it in any way. We're all human and things happen. But I don't feel that this person is going to leave their family because of this. Even, it's not very nice to hear, I know, but I don't think, even if you get physical, I don't think they would leave their family. That's why she's your protector, so to say. She's pointing in another direction. And she's saying, love, real love and partnership is somewhere else, and you deserve love. Don't forget it. You deserve the real thing. It's like a reminder for that. So, but let's get you some messages. So what do they want from you? Okay, so we have here, I love you. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm telling you, this is so romantic. This beautiful energy. We have here someone better. They tell you, you deserve someone better. Not better because they're bad people, but a better situation. You deserve a partner that will be there for you. And then chasing butterflies. So again, this is this daydreaming, like of what if and could have and should have. And then paradise. And what else? Okay. A deep sadness. And I. Okay. So they're observing you. But it's like with this I have this feeling of this card, like love yourself first. Think of yourself. Yeah. And they're also doing that. They're thinking of themselves and their responsibilities and their happiness. Moving, house, city, country. So one of you may planning on moving or relocating, or maybe you're doing that already. And then we have pray. What else? You have many messages, so bear with me, please. We have healing. Fame. Oh, wow. So one of you is famous. That's beautiful. Or is going to end up being. And then we have earth. Grounded energy. That's really beautiful. So it's like with this earth grounded energy, so I'm getting feeling also being realistic, pragmatic, down to earth. And I want to touch you. So there's a lot of desire here. And what else? We have good news. So I think like it's with the good news, it's also this really positive vibes that you give one another. You're very like, you're so positive when you're together. And it's like, again, with this paradise and healing, you give one another such good vibes, and you feel wanted, you feel understood, you feel young again. I'm getting the vibe. I don't know if you know the song is from Ella Fitzgerald, Like Young. Listen to that song. Ella Fitzgerald, Like Young. And maybe I even put it in the comments if I don't, in the comments, not in the comments, but in the description box, if I don't forget, which I might. So Ella Fitzgerald, Like Young, is exactly, that describes here this feeling. It's like you are a breath of fresh air to one another, for one another. It's like you heal one another with this almost unspoken love for one another. Yeah. And they feel a deep sadness, and maybe you do too, but it's like this sweet sadness. Again, it's very romantic. It's very 19th century. Like wanting but not being able to have. And, it's beautiful. Somehow it's beautiful, and we women or females or female energies, we tend to like that. Not everyone, I know, but we tend to. So let's get here some charms and see if we get any other energy. Da-da-da-da. One more. Okay. Oh, you get a lot. Okay, fantastic. So you have here this marble. Let's see what else. We have the 9 of Cups